Hey there, you guys. Welcome back to the Doug and Racecraft YouTube channel. On this episode, we yet again break stuff we probably shouldn't have broken in the first place. Alright, we're about to take the car apart. This is the first time it's come back apart since I put it together. Originally you get it running and everything, so this is going to be a bit of an adventure. We'll keep it interesting at least. Not a lot has to happen for the motor to come out. Intake manifold has to come off. Harness either comes off the PCM or the harness will come off the engine. Drive shaft, hoses, fuel lines. Yeah, so let's get after it. Alright. As you can see, the motor's gone. Here she is, just hanging out. This motor did pretty good so far. But this thing has been, I'm not surprised that it broke, but I would have rather it lasted a little bit longer, obviously. So we're gonna go ahead, flip her upside down and start taking her insides out. All right, so we're gonna start tearing this apart. First thing we're gonna do is take the pan off. I did drain the fluid beforehand, which you can see from this little hole. Obviously drilled the hole without the bucket under it, put a clean bucket under it to catch all that trans fluid because it should still be good. Has less than 1,000 miles on it and I'm getting a new pan anyway. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the pan off. After that, we'll take the valve body off and do a couple tests that I want to try really quick because you can see if it activates the E clutch pack, and that's what I suspect the problem is. Pan doesn't look terrible. There's some black residue left over, decent amount of clutch material on the magnet, but no like hard parts, so it shouldn't be that bad. All right, converter should just slide off. She is a heavy one though. Oh, you whore. And naturally it leaked all over the place. So next I'm gonna take the valve body off. The way you tell the valve body retaining bolts versus the bolts that actually hold the valve body together is that they have bigger heads. So like that's a valve body retainer bolt there, and like that one there is a smaller one, so it actually holds two halves of the valve body together. I'm sure I'll mess this up and I'll forget one of them, so. So like this is a T30 Torx bit. Oh wait, you have to take the bulkhead connector out for the lead frame for the shift solenoids here, lift up on this tab here, and then you pull this little pull. These are actually a super common failure point in like factory 6R80 applications. See, there it is. These O-rings will leak and it makes a huge mess. Probably end up getting another one of those just because it's just something stupid did not replace when you're this far into it. So here's the lead frame. This is the actual valve body. This black part here is the lead frame. On earlier transmissions, that got stuck on there. That goes in there, like that. On earlier transmissions, you couldn't replace just the lead frame, and that was super common with like 2009, 2012 6R80s, but this is a 2015 or 16. So they're all like, it's two separate units. So you can replace this if you have to. All right, here's the meat and potatoes of the 6R80. As you can see, it's still got a little bit of fluid in it, but nothing worth sneezing over, I suppose. This dealio here is the, goes in between the valve body and the actual body of the transmission. These break quite often, so this is another thing I'll be replacing while I'm in here. All right, so now I got the bolts for the pump out, so I'm gonna try and get the pump out. I don't remember exactly how this works, but I remember it is sealed, it's O-ring to the case. So I'm gonna give it the beans with a rubber mallet. So I can tell this is loose, but apparently prying on the forward drum will make the pump come out. Obviously don't pry on it super aggressively if you plan on reusing some of these parts. should be good. Yet. Alright, let's set that back on there for a second. It's not ready for the mess this is about to bring. There's that. As you can see there on the drum, some heat marks, not a great sign. Alright, so we got the forward drum here on table. I'm not sure if this shaft is supposed to do that, but we'll just kind of let it slide for now. This rear part of the drum is held into this drum here with a snap ring. So let's see if I can do that without blowing my eye out. This ring here was this race out towards the back on here. There we go. Okay. There's that snap ring. This comes off. Now this should come off. Here we go. There's that drum with some heat in it. There's this drum with some heat in it. Jesus Christ. Oh no, it broke the shaft. Oh, that's not good. Oh no. That's really ungreat, guys. Oh, that's not great. Oh, she's fucking cooked, mate. Yeah, this here shaft is supposed to be... Oh, this really isn't good. Oh no. So much for an easy fix. Have another one of these bearings here on the back, the actual bearing part down towards this drum here. Oh, this isn't good. This was in here, I'm pretty sure. Like this or something, I don't fucking know. This is ungreat, really ungreat. Got another one of these puppies on the forward planet. This ridge goes on the forward planet down like that. Oh, that's really not great. I'm really not impressed by this. I will say, I am genuinely impressed that this drove home. I drove it from when it broke, and it would go through first through third gear, so. This snap ring holds one of these clutches in, blah, 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 blah. So now these clutches should come out. Bam. I think these would be, yeah, these are the ones here that would be absolutely fucking cooked. They're not terrible, but they're not fantastic either. She was on her way out regardless. Oh, these ones are welded together. That's not good. Oh, that's really, oh no. Yeah, she's fucking cooked. She is fucking cooked, bud. Okay. Well, this little roller dealie was on the inside of this drum here, down like that, the lip pointing up towards this here. There's that snap ring that holds this here in. Bam. Well, there's your problem. Bam, intermediate shaft broken. Oh wait, no, this might be the input shaft. I don't fucking know. Yeah, that's supposed to be like that, and it's the quick release version. So yeah, this is that drum that I was talking about here, and I think that this is also cached because it got a lot of heat in it. Now, the real question is, was the heat caused from my tuning abilities, or was this bound to happen? I'm gonna go ahead and say it's in the middle. I'll take the partial loss for this. Well, this is either like, I don't know, this isn't as bad as I thought it could be. Usually the main thing that happens with these is this forward planetary gear here will fucking break, and luckily it didn't. So these clutches here came out of this guy here. So we're gonna go ahead and just fucking, you know, give her the fucking beans, if you will. Yeah, these are absolutely fucking cooked. Oh boy. Boy, oh boy. Yeah. I'm laughing on the outside, but I'm secretly crying. So let this just be a lesson that if it starts flaring and like slipping on shifts, don't floor it to see if it's actually an issue. Yeah, that's really not great, fellas. Well, if nothing else, this will make a really cool paperweight. So just for the shits of it, let's take the clutches out. I think this is clutch A. So pop the snap ring. Bam. Oh. Slam that down. This is a wave spring, I'm pretty sure. This is a steel. Yeah, these ones actually look really good. These look normal. Yeah, see, they still have like the little ridges in them. No like absolutely terrible heat marking. Like there's not even any hot spots in these, which is a really good sign. Automatics are kind of just witchcraft to me, if I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. Don't know exactly how this shit works, but I just know that it does. You put it in D and it moves, so yeah. So I mean, I guess when it comes down to it, at minimum, it's gonna need this shaft, obviously. I should probably replace that E-drum as well, just because of how hot it got. Because not only is it hot on the outside, but it's also, there those go, showing heat marks on the inside here, which it could be heat treated. I'm not gonna chalk it up to failure right away, but it's not very uniform heat. So this here is the input shaft. This goes into the converter. This is the intermediate shaft. So the intermediate shaft broke. That's the verdict. Not the greatest news. I was hoping to be able to just replace that drum, because that would have been a lot simpler to fix. I'd already thought through that in my head a ton, so. But also not the worst news I could have gotten, so. So that's gonna do it for this video. I did want to try and finish the transmission up, get it back together in this video, but with availability of parts, it doesn't seem like that's gonna end up happening. I ordered the intermediate shaft. I did get the intermediate shaft. As you can see, no longer the quick release version. Lethal Performance had intermediate shaft and clutches combo package for a lot cheaper than it would be to buy the clutches and the intermediate shaft on their own. And it made it seem like they had the clutches in stock, but they didn't. They were just drop shipping them. Coming from McLeod, and McLeod for whatever reason won't get back to me on an estimated ship date, so I'm not gonna hold my breath on that. I really did want to get it back together this week, but it doesn't seem like that's going to end up happening. So we'll end this video here. If you have any questions, comments, leave a comment down below. If you like the video, like the video. Subscribe if you'd like to find your way back. But that's going to do it for this video, and I hope to catch you in the next one. Y'all take care now.